So Cody gets away with tossing the beanbag or the rock all the time. Like so many matches. Not necessarily that they always end with someone just jumping into or getting hit by the rock, but a lot of people seem to have a lot of trouble getting around or dealing with him just tossing it out, finding a way to open up offense, just randomly getting hit by the rock as it continues to stay on screen. And it's really struggling to try and figure out. I don't want to say that because that implies that like they're testing stuff, but can't find anything. But there actually are plenty of answers to the rock, and that's sort of why I started with the knife, because I didn't really like the pipe that much, just because I didn't like the neutral game for the pipe, because I assumed that there were a lot of ways around the rock, or a lot of ways to punish it just for tossing the rock out. And today I felt like putting, that was just an ass pull, but today I felt like putting my money where my mouth was and testing to figure out how those punishes will actually go about. I previously made several videos on tech that you can use against Minot for when she's placed the orb out, for moving in and then doing heavy normals with a lot of screen freeze or otherwise block stun, regardless of what the move's actual recovery is on hit or on block, that when knocked out of it by the orb recall will leave your character to be plus on hit or on block. So I have Minot doing a reversal 3-frame to show that what I'm going to do next is an actual frame trap. Like so. So yeah, I'm the key to making it work, of course, is hitting the opponent on hit or on block with moves, heavy moves that have a lot of block stun or hit stun, and then getting knocked out of them by the projectiles, thus can't allowing you to recover faster than you would normally be able to. And Cody's rock, if he doesn't hit it with the pipe, has very, very little hit stun and block stun. Much less than Minot's orb. So, because of that, you can get a lot more done by punishing. He recovers for a really long time. Even if he tosses the rock and then blocks as soon as possible, he's still left open for even longer than a lot of characters are open after they throw their fireballs. So if you're anywhere nearby him, there's no reason that you shouldn't just hit him with a heavy attack of some kind and then get hit by the rock and then do an extended combo using that. Although many characters have options that they can do from much farther away as well. So I'm going to go through those options. So this is him just tossing the rock and then blocking as soon as possible. Throwing projectiles doesn't really work very well against this, because he could cancel into the pipe and the pipe will reflect your projectiles as well as the rock, so that doesn't really work that well. So for the most part, and you don't really want to do airborne attacks against it, because the rock will hit you out of the air. You want to stay grounded, so you can hit him with a heavy kick and then the rock will hit you and you'll be plus enough to get something else, like so. So pretty much universally, every single character except for F.A.N.G can just, if they see him do it at any reasonable range about here, just do crouching heavy kick. The fastest thing that he can do, besides blocking, is canceling it into the pipe. And that's not nearly fast enough to stop you from just hitting him as soon as you see the rock. So basically, yeah, those are the situations you'll find yourself in, is as soon as he tosses the rock, you can get, if you're anywhere nearby here with every single character, you can get guaranteed punishes. Every single character except for F.A.N.G can get crouching hard kick. The reason why F.A.N.G can't get crouching hard kick is because his hard kick has 2 hits, and the first one has almost no hit stun whatsoever. So he'll actually be punishable, or punished if he tries to do it and then hits, even with Cody's limp-ass rock that barely has any hit stun whatsoever. And by the way, even if you mistime this, it's not a big deal. Like, the nature of how it works means that you'll be plus on, even if he blocks it, you'll still be plus on block. So yeah, those are pretty much his two options that he can do, is he can either just let the rock go, and then you can get, like, trade combos like that, or he can try to swing the pipe, in which case a lot of your, since you'll already be doing mostly heavy buttons, because heavy buttons will have more block stun, or hit stun, then a lot of them you'll be able to get crush counters with if he tries to do the pipe. And then you can get unique trade-based crush counter combos. So I'll just run through, like, really quickly what all the characters can get. Ryu gets pretty much, like, standing heavy kick, crouching heavy kick, and standing heavy punch. Chun-Li gets, like, crouching heavy kick. I'm not going to mention crouching heavy kick for everyone, because it's pretty much the same. Except for, like, characters that get, like, the first hit of their crouching heavy kick doesn't cause a knockdown, and they can combo off of it in trade situations like Abigail and Colleen. So yeah, you have your crush counter, standing heavy kick. Depending on how heavy of a hit stun is caused, some characters can even get full jump ins after their, like, crush counter buttons. So standing heavy punch into whatever. You can do that from really far away. Yep. And like I said, like I need to stress that those are guaranteed punishes, because there's nothing Cody can do to stop you from hitting him and then having your hit canceled out by the rock. Not by that point. Not by the point that he's tossed it. So as soon as you see him toss it, just go for a guaranteed punish. Mika can get, like, crouching heavy punch into standing heavy punch off of the trade. She can get, like, standing heavy punch, standing heavy punch. And the second hit of EX Peach, you can do this from a mile away. You can get a trade off of that into standing heavy punch. Rashid. From further range, he can get, like, double B skill. Sort of like he can do against F.A.N.G when F.A.N.G sets up the poison cloud. Go for eagle spikes, that sort of thing. So this is an amusing interaction. When you hit with the lunge of the V-Trigger 1 for Alex, and you land a successful hit, it puts them into crazy high hit stun, because the move's animation afterwards, after you hit it, is massive, like so. Which means that if you get trades, plus 131. Akuma gets, like, standing hard punch and crouching hard punch. Not really, just gets, like, whiff punishes on it, not really trade combos. I tried a bunch of stuff. The closest thing to a trade combo is off of the slide, the down forward medium kick, but you can't really get anything off of that. Because at best you can be like +6 or +7, but you're not in range for a light. So Falk gets like a standing heavy punch at close range, and then you can trade her all day with forward heavy punch and the catapult. And I guess I'll use this as a demonstration for a full jump in for standing heavy kick on crush counter. So yeah, if you hit it normally, you can be like +16 around there. By punishing him, you can, and forward standing hard kick brings you pretty close to them, so it's easy to combo off of it. However, if he tries to cancel into the pipe hit, you can be very +40. Sakura gets an excellent punish in standing hard kick. When you get the regular hit and you're too far away, I'd recommend just comboing into medium shoken. Medium shoken should do the job. And speaking of which, there's another thing that she can do, which is from longer range, she can get a trade combo off of heavy punch shoken. Like so. So you can usually trade with, if you react really quickly to the rock coming out, you can get trades with Psycho Knuckle. If he blocks in time, that's fine. It's gonna be super plus on block. Beyond that, he gets like standing heavy punch at close range. And you would think he'd be able to do V-Skill, because V-Skill has like, once you land it, then it negates the properties of all projectiles around you and stuff like that, but it acts very strangely. See, it actually, like, no matter how far away you are, it literally just gets hit by the pipe. Like, it gets reflected. It's fucking baffling. Jury can get, like, standing hard kick is a really good option. It's easy to combo off of on both regular and crush counter. Crouching hard kick, obviously, and her flip kicks, her quarter circle back kicks, light and medium mainly, you can do to punish it from longer range, and it'll also be plus on block if he's able to block in time. You can combo off of it in the corner as well. Ibuki gets like standing hard kick. Standing hard punch is a really good option. Moves that move you forwards and then pull themselves back are usually really good, because the rock will hit you before you pull yourself back. So her standing hard punch will move her forward, and then it's really easy to combo off of trades. Her EX Raida will go through, will just ignore the rock entirely. She can throw EX Kunai to punish it from farther range. She can use her V-Trigger too. Laura can do medium or EX Bolt Charge from long range, and will be able to combo off of it on hit with crouching medium punch. She can do standing hard kick at closer ranges. Geef can do standing hard punch, but it's a little slow. But he can get like full jumping combos off of crush counter hard punch. I would recommend doing mainly just standing hard kick. Unless he's close enough, he won't be able to combo off of it if he doesn't get the crush counter. Karen gets like a standing hard kick is a good one, standing hard punch, and she can get If she does her command dash into the down punch attack, I forget what it's called, that will ignore the rock entirely. Whereas if you do it into the Tenko, you'll get hit, and then it's like a pretty awkward launcher where like those Karen players would have to come up with combos they can do there. But you can punish it from really long range with either of those moves anyways. Nash has tons of great options to punish it from really far away. He can do forward hard punch is probably the best one. It's extremely plus on hit and on counter hit, and he can get, on crush counter, he can get a full jumping combo off of the crush counter, and on regular hit, he can combo into a variety of stuff. He can do his medium moonsault kick, or not moonsault, but his sonic scythe. And yeah, crouching hard punch, forward hard kick, he can get trade combos off of. Ken has another really long range one in V skill, which he can combo off of in the corner. He actually, okay, I need to fucking show this, because this is nuts. He can also get standing hard kick, off of which he'll get his normal standing hard kick crush counter combo, and I don't think he gets much off of regular hitting with the standing hard kick, but I need to demonstrate the problem with using heavy Shoryuken to whiff punish it. Look at that. Look at that. So, I've noticed this problem before in testing Ken against some other projectile setups with some other characters, but Ken's heavy Shoryuken does not seem to have like very legitimate, long-lasting projectile invincibility, and its hurt box is ridiculous. His hurt box during the forward motion of the heavy Shoryuken will like have, he can get hit by projectiles like all the way behind his feet, above his head. So if you try and whiff punish this, I'm just getting like hit by the rock. See? It's ridiculous. Cammy can punish from long range with Spiral Arrow. When she gets hit out of the air with the rock, you'll basically like fly to full screen, so she won't get Oki off of it, but it's still a punish. Other than that, Cammy doesn't have that many great options. Standing hard kick is okay if you're close enough. Crouching hard punch, kinda eh. Unless you're close enough to combo off of it with like crouching medium kick afterwards, then it's not going to be very effective. Vega has tons of great options. His crouching hard kick, anyone that has a slide for a crouching hard kick can punish this really easily from really far away. Vega also gets a forward hard punch. He gets tons of great stuff off of that. And his standing hard kick and crouching hard punch are very effective as well. Nikali gets not much at long range. He gets like standing hard kick at close range, standing hard punch. He can get plenty of stuff off of that, but from long range, he doesn't really have many options against it. He could do like V skill, but if the rock has already been hit, he won't do more damage than the rock will do. Guile can do forward hard punch, and he can get basically everything off of that. On normal hit, he can combo straight into like another forward hard punch or a crouching hard kick. On crush counter, he can get a full jump in combo. He can also do standing hard kick and back hard punch. Colleen can get tons of stuff. V skill is fantastic. You can easily combo off of V skill when you get hit out of it with the rock. Standing hard kick hits from a mile away and is super good on crush counter, and moves her forward, so it's really easy to combo off of it with standing heavy punch. Same thing with like standing heavy punch itself. Crouching hard kick, back hard kick, they're all great. Old Zeku gets standing hard kick is probably the best option. He can also punish from long range with Koku, but it's kind of eh. If you miss space it or miss time it, you might just randomly get whiff punished from a really long range by the pipe. And young Zeku has really, really nice options. Of course, young Zeku gets like the crouching hard kick slide, which is fantastic for punishing this. But I'd recommend going for like standing hard kick or Yeah, standing hard kick or whatever. Standing hard punch. Crouching hard punch will lead you to a crush counter, but it's not as plus on hit, and it doesn't leave you as close to the opponent on regular hit if he's just trying to block, so. You can combo off that into slide from really any distance. Ugh. You can punish from like anywhere with the running slide. And you can also punish from really long range with EX Sazanto, and then you can combo off of that on the trade. Like so. Cody himself probably has one of the best punishes from long range in just regular Zonk. Which will always be very good on trades. Beyond that, that's the most important one, but beyond that, Cody also gets a variety of other stuff. He basically has a slide in his light ruffian kick or his EX ruffian kick, which he can combo off of on the trade with a medium ruffian kick. Standing hard kick is also really good. Blanca can punish with Blanca Ball, but he'll get hit out of the air, but it's fine. You'll do more damage. Better option would be to go for the River Slide, down forward hard punch, which, due to the fact that you're getting hit, will cause you to get better Oki as Blanca than you would normally get off of the slide. Other than that, he doesn't have that much. Abigail has tons. Abigail can do his crouching hard kick, first of all. He'll be able to combo off of easily with standing medium punch or back hard punch or crouching hard punch off after the trade. His standing hard punch, he can get a full jump in on the crush counter, and he can combo off of it with crouching hard punch on regular hits. Crouching hard punch, he can get a forward dash on crush counter and then do back hard punch, hard punch. One thing that you might consider doing as Abigail is going for a raw, like, medium or EX Abigail punch, the special move, because if you only land the first hit of Abigail punch, and then for whatever reason the character that you're hitting doesn't get hit by the rest of it, such as, like, if they fall out in a weird juggle state, or if you get a trade, then they are locked from being able to punish Abigail by being stuck in a hard knockdown. So if you want to put them into a hard knockdown situation where they have to guess, like, you can set up some ambiguous Oki or something like that, or like a guaranteed guard crush, or, you know, whatever. You can whiff punish it with like, say, medium or EX Abigail punch. You'll get hit out of it, and then they'll fall down into a hard knockdown state. Urian can get, his best option would probably be like standing hard punch. You can combo off of it with crouching hard kick on regular hit and get a full jump in on counter hit. Even uncharged, you can get a full, charged you can get a full jump in every single time. Regular hit, you can dash forward and do crouching hard punch like you used to be able to do. And, but better for long range, he can get a medium chariot tackle, and then he can combo off that with crouching hard kick or forward medium punch on either hit. Rog can get tons of stuff. He can get mainly like he has two things that you can do, and that's all you need. Well, he can get crouching hard kick like everyone else, but you can do the V skill punch follow up, and then you'll be able to combo off of that with crouching hard kick. Depending on the range, crouching hard kick or crouching hard punch into a full combo. Same thing with his dash punches, any of his dash punches. His dash straights, you can hit Cody, whiff punish him, and then combo off of it when the rock knocks you out with crouching hard punch or crouching hard kick, depending on the range. F.A.N.G gets almost nothing. F.A.N.G just gets standing hard punch, which you can combo off of into another standing hard punch on regular hit. And on crush counter, it kind of sucks because then you would have to forward dash into your next attack, but then you won't have back charge available to combo off of like another standing hard punch, and you won't have enough time to do crouching hard kick. So it's kind of weird. Dalsum can do like standing hard kick for the most part, and then he can combo off of that with if he gets a crush counter, he can combo off that with crouching hard kick. If he doesn't, he can combo off that with standing medium kick or medium punch. Birdie gets standing heavy punch, and then you can combo off that with crouching heavy kick or EX bullhead. Speaking of EX bullhead, if you do that from like any range, you'll whiff punish and then get hit out of it, and then you can combo off that with like almost anything. You can just do medium punch into zonk, crouching heavy punch into heavy bullhead. And Bison gets his slide with crouching heavy kick. His standing heavy punch leaves him pretty close, so he can do 2 standing heavy punches. You can do medium or heavy scissor kick, actually, and combo off of that with standing heavy punch if you're close enough. And beyond that, he would technically be able to combo off of it with another like light scissor kick, but there's no way to get back charged that quickly as far as I'm aware. And you can do Psycho Axe if you're pretty fast, and combo with that with like standing heavy punch on regular hit, and do some other stuff on counter hit. So yeah, that's all of them. Yeah, don't let him get away with tossing the beanbag. Like almost every single character should have a way to punish it. Especially if he's doing it right in your face. There's no reason to not hit him with at least a crouching heavy kick.